Bladzijde 120, page 120.
There's more singers than audience there.
Shri Radha Krishna Padkamale Mana Kemonila Nive Charamashara Mana Krishna
last one. सिद्ध देह दिया वृंदावन माजे सेवामृत करो दान पिया एवं प्रेमा मत करी मोरे सुनो निज गुण गाना. After this, no need to repeat Sri Radha. Yes, immediately after that, Yugala Sevaya Shri Rasa Mandane. Continuation, not a break from that. Because when you change the meter, so immediately the last one has to be along with the same. But very nice. Chalo. Gurudev, video ready? Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। गुरुवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकाय सदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अजानुलम्बितो भुजो कनकवदातो सङ्कीर्तनैकपितरो कमलायताक्षो विशम्बरो द्विजवरो युगधर्मपालो वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरो करुणावतारो। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपीकान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी विशुभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। भक्त्या विहीनयपराधलक्ष्ये क्षिप्तस्य कामादितरङ्गमध्ये कृपामयि तं शरणं प्रपन्नं वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दम्। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे लवली। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Celebrating Srila Gurudev's centenary year, and in this retreat, the winter retreat we are observing here in Belgium, we are going to hear some glories of Srila Gurudev and Guru Tattva, which is very important and actually only joy of life for a disciple. I was in Kartik Parikrama this year, and the sannyasis sitting together and we discussing that even though sometimes people come and appreciate our endeavors of preaching, many appreciate, many don't. Doesn't matter. But the important point was there that after hearing appreciation, it appeals so much to the heart, and one feel very joy. But more than that is, when we hear the glories of our Gurudev, that's the most important and joyous moment of our life. How Srila Gurudev entered in my life and how he transformed my life. What I received from him as a person, and what is his contribution to the entire world. His efforts to preach the Gaurvani of Gaurvani, to make us facilitate to enter in this divine realm of loving service of Sri Radha Krishna. So much is there. It's very deep. Very deep. So everyone's perception of Guru is not one. We cannot say, why you don't understand Gurudev as I understand. Or how I understand why you don't understand. Everyone's perception of Guru is according to one's capability and qualification. That capability and qualification matters according to one's surrender mood. How much we have embraced the teachings of Gurudev and the memories of Gurudev. It depends on person to person. And because of that, the capability and the qualification to perceive one's Gurudev, when we say Gurudev, it's not specific one person, that goes to entire Guru Parampara. So we don't have to become rigid and fanatic. My Gurudev, my Gurudev, my Gurudev. And all are nonsense. Only my Gurudev is everything. That's why we have to go deep into this point. Means the subtlety of this point, not the gravity, not the gross, but gravity and the subtlety of this point. The Akhand Guru Tattva, it applies to all Guru Parampara. Ami to Kangal, Krishna Krishna boli, Dhai Tava Pacha Pacha. What is the meaning? Ananta, what is the meaning? Yes. I am foolish and I am beggar because I don't have wealth. What wealth? The wealth of Krishna Prem. But O Vaishnav Thakur or O Gurudev, you are very wealthy in that wealth of Krishna Prem. I am beggar, I am running after you, calling out Krishna, 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 so you can give me Krishna. When a neophyte hears this, and what to speak of neophytes? Even those practicing 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, they still take it very gross meaning of this statement that Gurudev, I am beggar and I am running after you to get Krishna from you, and actually literally they run after Gurudev. Because Guru is also like that, then you should always run behind me. Then you get Krishna. Otherwise, if you don't run behind me, you will not get Krishna. That means Guru is also very attached. He wants his disciples always to run after him. But this is not the meaning of these words. This is a very gross meaning. Now it depends on us. We want to be on a gross level or we actually want to go deep into the subtle level. Running after Gurudev, wherever he goes. He's going bedroom, he's going bathroom, he's going everywhere, running after him. To get Krishna from. Is this the meaning? No. Running after Gurudev means what? Embracing the mood of Guru Parampara. This is called running after Gurudev. I am beggar. Oh Gurudev, I am calling out to you. Please help me to give me that Krishna Prem. Although the close proximity with Gurudev is very important for us, He gives us nectar of love and nectar of chastisement and correcting us. So we feel energy and we feel so much comfortable in that zone where Shri Gurudev is. But only running after, oh Gurudev, you were in America. No, you were in Russia or in India for 2 months and I was running behind you. I got Krishna. But now, 10 months I'm not running behind you, I have no Krishna. So only running behind Gurudev, like literally walking and running, this is not the meaning of this verse. Dhai tava pache pache. No. Now what is the meaning? The meaning is to embrace that mood of Gurudev, the entire Guru Parampara. To embrace that, the instruction or how he served his Gurudev. This is called running after Gurudev. That's the real meaning, not actually walking behind him. So many times, you find devotees, they take this literally meaning of this and they think this is enough, but actually not. We have to be very clear in our understanding what is Guru Tattva and what is the importance of our Srila Gurudev in our lives. So, that's why I don't speak, because when I start speak then so many points get connected to this, and we are starting today, 25 December until 29, right? How many days we have? 30 morning we are leaving. So only 5 days. 5 days means 10 lectures. So I request, first of all, Yagna Prabhu to speak something, then I will take it. To come here.
ज्ञानमेरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपदाय राधिकाय प्रेमणे श्रीश्रीमद्भागवतगीतानायनायति नमिने। नमो विष्णुपदाय आचार्यसीमरूपिणे श्रीश्रीमद्भक्तिप्रज्ञानकेशवाय नमिने। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठभूतले श्रीमते भक्तिसिद्धान्तसरस्वतीति नमिने। पंचकल्पातरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय रूप सनातन बाल रघुनाथ श्री जीव गोपाल दास रघुनाथ। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवगति गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। So first of all, I offer my unlimited sasam dandavas unto the lotus feet of my Gurudev. In Tela Pravishta, Om Vishnupada, Paramahansa Sutta Shima, Bhakti Vedanta, Narayana Goswami Maharaj, and I pray to receive His causeless mercy. Then I offer my unlimited sasam dandavas unto my beloved Siksha Gurus, Parampujapada Bhakti Sushita Maharaj, Parampujapada Bhakti Siddhanta Maharaj, whose mercy is present here. And I pray to receive their causeless mercy. Then I offer my unlimited sasam dandavas unto all the Guru Paramparas, all the Vaishnavas, the Vaishnavis, and I pray their causeless mercy. Like Maharaj said yesterday, we should all remember why we are here. This is a very important year for us. and especially in the Western countries, because being from Italy means that if I'm here in Krishna consciousness means that there is a great mercy coming for me and all the people who are here. Because until Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada was present, this mercy was only confined in India. But then by the mercy of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada, he came to the Western countries. But still, when Srila Gurudeva started traveling, he gave this mercy more in a higher level, because Srila Gurudeva gave to the whole world what is called prayojan, means the goal of life. So we are all indebted to Gurudeva in a way that is not possible to be able to repay. Napareham, says Krishna, I'm not able to repay you, the gopis. So we are not even able to repay what Srila Gurudeva gave to us. Because I remember what Srila Bhakti Jivanjananda Goswami Maharaj said to him, please preach these topics, otherwise they will be lost forever. So being here, very fortunate to be able to hear and follow the precepts of such divine personalities is astonishing for me. And I'm very young, trying to understand everything. And so what Srila Gurudeva came to give us? Srila Gurudeva came to give us the highest goal, which is Radha Dasyam. But to understand that is very difficult, of course, because it's the highest one. Srila Gurudeva preached fearlessly for many, many years. And in most of his lecture, you will hear this verse, Anya Bilasita Sunyam, Jnana Karma Jnana Vritam, Anukulena Krishna Shriranam Bhakti Uttamam. This verse is very important because it starts from Uttam Bhakti, which is the pure Bhakti. The type of Bhakti in which we want to, only gratify Krishna's sense, not doing any action that is to do karma, to do jnana, or other things related to the self-satisfaction. So Srila Gurudeva, in most of his lecture, he quoted this verse because we have to, like Maharaj says, we need maturity. To understand these topics, we have to come to the platform of pure bhakti. Otherwise, it's not possible to understand these very high topics. So, our beloved Maharaj always says, we should promote ourselves in such a way that we can come that. And what Srila Gurudeva has said today, he said that the result of Harikatha is seva. So, when we listen to this Harikatha, we should immediately have the desire to serve the Vaishnavas, to serve Srila Gurudeva. Because by serving, there will be connection. I am very fortunate because I was able to meet Srila Gurudeva personally. I have also picture with him and a video. But meeting is not like that, actually. Actual meeting means that you really understand what is the mood, what is the purpose of these personalities who came here in this world. And meetings come from listening. So personally, this is my personal experience. I have learned more about Gurudev in this 1 year following Maharaj than in the all other years that have been. Because whenever Maharaj speaks, he only speaks about Gurudev. What Gurudev gave us. What is the purpose of his travelings around the world. He wanted to see all the places where Srila Swami Maharaj was there. He wanted to preach this. He always says, don't become weak. When I come, you are very strong, but when I go, you are very weak. So he wanted us to be weak, to be strong, So we should always try to follow, because following means that we are gaining strength, because Srila Gurudeva's mercy is there. And so I'm personally starting to meet Srila Gurudev every day by listening something more about him and by trying to understand what he came to give us. And these occasions that are coming, which is the disappearance of Srila Gurudev and the appearance of Srila Bhaktivedanta Bhavan Goswami Maharaj, are very important for us. Srila Bhakti Goswami Maharaj always says that remembering the Vaishnavas is our fortune, and our misfortune is their forgetfulness. So, but what is the purpose of this? It's not that just we remember, oh yes, I remember Srila Gurudev in the beginning, in the morning, and then all the day forget. No. Of course, it depends on one's level, like Maharaj says many times. So, how much one has realized, he will try to remember and follow that. But our purpose is to remember constantly Srila Gurudev. Like Maharaj says, Guru Puja, Abhyasa Puja is every day, every minute actually. We should always try to remember, at least every day. This is the bare minimum for us. This is the very bare minimum. But should be more than only every day. Also every hour, trying to remember what Srila Gurudev said. What is also trying to follow his books, like he always says. And to follow these teachings actually, we should understand that it's not just by doing some little celebration, some little speaking that we are actually glorifying these acharyas. Now I don't remember the verse, but in Chaitanya Bhagavad it is said that Krishna Sthiti, like Janmastami and appearance or disappearance of the Lord, is not different from Vaishnavas. So whenever there is Janmastami, there is a very big feast. Many people come and it's very huge. But whenever there are Vaishnavas, not as so. Means we don't realize the depth and the importance of Vaishnavas. So when we celebrate, actually we should celebrate even more, because Krishna says that he loves more his devotees than himself. He also says, Acharya Mam Vijaniya, the Acharya is myself, I am the Acharya. So it's not different from me. So we should try to celebrate these important deities, which with very deep thinking, every day and every minute we should try to think, how can I celebrate this great personality who came to my life? How can I serve him? What can I do for him? How can I follow his instructions? And in this way, by questioning ourselves, we will be able to understand more, because when questions arise, then one wants to search answers. So it will try to go deep, because if one is not searching, then will not go deep. Of course, it's natural. It is said, Etava eva jigyasa tattva jigyasanattanam avyaveserkavyam yasyasa parampara. It is said that when one searches for the absolute truth, you will search in every time, in every circumstances, indirectly or directly. So this should be our mood, to celebrate these Vaishnavas, actually, to celebrate these great personalities, because we can understand and meet Krishna, Radha Krishna, only through Guru Parampara, like Maharaj said. Only by starting with following Gurudev, and then from Gurudev, Parama Gurudev, then we will go to Nityananda, Mahaprabhu, and then Radha Krishna. But it's only by following Srila Gurudev that this starts, because we have close relationship with Gurudev. We can have that. We have access to that, but we don't see Krishna, Radha Krishna. We cannot see them. We are not sure what they are doing. We only heard something, but it is different. Realization is different. So for these important retreats, like we are celebrating here now, we should focus on trying to serve and try to understand what Maharaj said during the class. What is the point that he was trying to make? Why he spoke that verse related to what? We should try to focus on what we heard and meditate on that. I remember when he spoke in the glories of his Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Brahmapuri Maharaj, that when he was traveling to Bagbazar Gaudiya Math from his house, always he was thinking Harikatha. Always, what Srila Prabhupada said. Why did he mention this verse? Why he was saying this? And while traveling once, even a scorpion was biting him in the feet. But he was not able even to realize that, because he was while traveling, he was thinking of Srila Prabhupada. So he noticed that only when he arrived, which is very incredible. We should come to that platform one day. This is the goal. Of course, it's not that we can do tomorrow, like immediately. But we should strive to have the desire, because the desire creates everything.
The desire is the very foundation of what we are going to get, because if we don't desire, then it's not possible to get, of course. So we should try to desire to serve these Vaishnavas at least. Because Krishna says, Dadami Buddhi Yogantam, I will give you the intelligence which you can come to me. You just have to try to serve with love and respect. If my position is such that I am very fallen and I cannot do much, then I will do what I can do. Then Krishna will give me more, I will receive, will come to a higher platform. I will become in a good adhikar, and then I will understand more. It works like this. Krishna consciousness is always understanding. So what more to say? Because few words cannot glorify, of course. And these two transcendental personalities are incredible. Also Srila Bhakti Goswami Maharaj, I remember what he spoke to Srila Bhakti Bhakti Goswami Maharaj. One advice that he struck me. He said, listen and watch, but don't speak. Just try to hear what is happening, but don't speak, don't tell anything. So this is very interesting, because one problem that many devotees have is like prajalpa, always trying to say my opinion. I want to say my opinion in that or in other things. But this is not useful actually. Unless it's required, unless it's like requested, then maybe it's okay. But generally, we should not speak unless it's also a very special occasion. I remember that Srila Bharati Maharaj was always following that. But once, there was one devotee that it was not sure why Vrinda Didi was ornamented with such jewels. And he was asking the disciples of Srila Bhakti Shrirupa Siddhanti Maharaj, why was that? And they were not able to answer. So Srila Bharati Maharaj could have stayed silent. But he thought, I could do some service to my Guru Parampara. So he went there and he said, you don't remember why Vrinda Didi is like ornament like that. They quote in one verse. And in this verse it was saying by Srila Vishwanath Thakur how Vrinda Didi is decorated, why his ornaments are like that. So it was quite fit. So this person was muted after that, because when you quote Shastra, no one can defeat you. And Maharaj was very happy. So this means he was not actually following what Srila Baba Maharaj told him, because he went in discussion. No, of course, he was doing service. But to get the understanding of when we have to act in such a way, then we need maturity, as Maharaj always says. It's not that we can always do like that. And I remember also one episode that is very famous of Parangurudev Srila Bhakti Pragyata Goswami Maharaj, that when Srila Prabhupada told him, you go back to your mother, then he hid himself in the mat, not going. Why? Because Srila Prabhupada actually wanted him to stay in the mat, because he knew that this life, human life, is very difficult to get. It's very difficult to get this human life. After wandering in all the species, Brahmanda, Brahmite, Kona, Bhagyavan Jiva, one very fortunate Bhagyavan Jiva, it gets the opportunity to serve Guru, which is very difficult, but we are all here now for this only. So that's why Maharaj is saying we should always think why we are coming here, and what is our purpose to be here. And so Srila Bhakti Pragyata Goswami Maharaj, by doing that, he really understood what is the mood of Srila Prabhupada, and Prabhupada was very happy and satisfied with him not going actually to his mother. So my prayer is that when I will come to that understanding, when the day will arrive, Kabe Habe Bolo Sedinamar, when the day will arrive.
Today will come. Today.
Today is the day.
Vivo!
You're not going back Italy to your mother. You're going with me now.
So when the day will come actually, when I will be able to understand all this. And in this year also, not only by Maharaj classes, but I read so many memories in Srila Gurudeva's website, Pure Bhakti. And in that memories with all the devotees, you could really feel like you were there, experiencing this memory. And I particularly remember about this memory. And it was, I think, maybe Australia. And one devotee said that there were two drunkards in one house, near to the devotee's house. And in the street, Gurudeva used to walk. One of these drunkards called himself Goranga. They didn't know why. Because maybe he heard from devotees, so he was called like that. But whenever this drunkard was seeing Gurudev, he was saying, Jai Gurudev. Always. He didn't even know Gurudev, actually. But he was saying, Jai Gurudev. And Gurudev affectionately always called them Jagai Madai. And then once, Gurudev walked out. And this drunkard, Goranga, came out and he went to Gurudev. And you know what Gurudev did? He embraced him. And they all say, the devotee who was telling this story, he said, this melted our hearts. And there is one verse in Andakanda Nitai Chanda, Patita Kora Japata Gora. It was always embracing the fallen and calling the name of Goranga. And this verse always remember me this pastime because it's very fit and it's very beautiful how Gurudev was like this. Everyone actually, everyone experienced like that. Also, one time in Costa Rica, Gurudev came in the plane, and all the devotees were greeting him, of course, and everyone was hugging him. So they were all very happy. And there was this sir with his wife who was looking at all these things, and he was very like, what is happening? This old man is being hugged by everyone. So Shaki Maharaj, who wrote this story, he said that he was looking at this man, and this man was whispering with his wife. So he didn't understand what he was telling, but it was like something, oh, maybe he want to come and hug Gurudev also. So his wife told him like, you go. And then he came, and Srila Gurudev also embraced him. It is very rare. How many people here in this room have hugged Srila Gurudev, actually? It is very rare. It is difficult to achieve something like that. But Srila Gurudev's mercy flows for everyone. And not only him, all Guru Parampara. If you are here, it's because all they blessed us, actually. Like they say, it was not easy to come here for many devotees. Like I traveled, Mani Manjari traveled from long distance. So it was not easy, but means that blessings are there. Because everything happens when blessings are there. If blessings are not there, impossible. So I stop here. Thank you, Maharaj, for giving me the chance to speak something.
From where to start? As we just heard, he explained that how Srila Gurudev used to hug. We have seen couple of times, many times. But there are different kind of hugs. All are not same. And it depends. One feels that. So there is one kind of embrace that, oh, Srila Gurudev is embracing everyone. So this is very auspicious for the person, but this is in general. Equally embracing everyone. But then there comes a special kind of embrace where Srila Gurudev is so much happy and pleased to see someone's service that he gets up from his bed and he embraces that person. So one is general and one is very special. And this embrace is because when the heart melts. And the heart melts when one sees someone's dedication and service. Srila Gurudev used to embrace so many devotees, considering them their children. They are my children. But on some occasions, we saw how he was, if someone is giving his whole life to Srila Gurudev, whole life means all energy. some devotees, they are working so hard to earn money and they want to give everything to Srila Gurudev for his projects. So now it is not the money which matters, but in the form of that money is his whole energy. And he dedicated his whole energy to Srila Gurudev. So considering his lifestyle and his dedication, heart melts, and I saw Srila Gurudev is embracing that devotee. A person who is millionaire, if he gives $5,000 to Gurudev, looks like a big amount, but it's not very impressive. But if a person who is leading a very normal routine life, or just started working and gives, he don't or she don't have much, but if he gives his complete salary to Gurudev, that is more impressive. It's not about the amount of money, but what is the circumstances of that person. Srila Gurudev, he used to like publications a lot because he invests his whole life and his whole energies in translating books, and very fond of hearing if any new books comes up. And moment he see that impossible task came out possible, means suppose if Gurudev has given a target, in 1 month I want this book to be published. So you think is that easy in 1 month? It's easy to buy a book. 50 euros, buy one book. Wow. Just 1 minute more. But to produce that, it takes months and months and so much sweat and blood. So, Gurudev very well know, it takes so much energy and time. But when the publication department, the Seva team, when they are working day and night and accomplish some publication and brings to Srila Gurudev, after Gurudev was giving warnings again and again, I want this book on my table on this day. And it's a challenge. And the whole publication team is working day and night. Actually day and night. It's not only saying day and night. That means there is no time to sleep. Even no time to go darshans. But only one object, how I have to make Srila Gurudev happy. That's all. So, tirelessly working day and night. And when the book is published and is offered to Srila Gurudev, the smile which comes on his face is enough to remove all that endeavors and efforts of day and night without eating and sleeping. That beautiful smile comes on his face. And with that, when he embraces the devotees who are working in that publication, that embrace is not a journal embrace. That's a very special, which shows the heart is melting. That's a very, very special and loving embrace. Srila Gurudev used to acknowledge everyone's service, but according to one's circumstance and according to one's standard. It is comparatively. It has to be compared with everything. And because they are sargrahi, all devotees, they are sargrahi means they take the essence. Srila Gurudev used to say, I'm not seeing someone's faults. Because if I start seeing your faults, then it's like a cabbage. You know cabbage? Take one, another, third, fourth, fifth.
Finished.
What comes in the last? Nothing. Gurudev said, if I start seeing your fault, it's like cabbage, taking out one leaf or the other. Therefore, Srila Gurudev was sargrahi. Like a brahmar, like a bumblebee, who sit on flowers and extracting the nectar and engaging everyone according to their capacity and qualification in the service of Guru Gauranga Gandharva Giridhari. 4G. Guru Gauranga Gandharva Giridhari. 4G. Gurudev used to say, read Shastras. But how to read Shastras? Why we want Shastras? Because every day we are struggling and we have fight with Maya. Maya is very strong. And whose Maya is it? Devi hi esha gunmai mam Maya durattaya. Krishna's external energy. Very powerful. Very difficult to overcome. Krishna claims in Bhagavad Gita. Very difficult to overcome. So if your opponent is very powerful, what you need to do? Gather more strength and more power to fight with your opponent. Maya is very strong. And what is the weapon we need? Shastra. We need to defeat that opponent. Is that Shastra? Shastra. Shastra is like a Shastra. Shastra means weapon. Because what Shastra gives us? Knowledge. To elevate our consciousness. So what is the definition of word knowledge? Knowledge is not only Gyan. What is knowledge? Gyan, Vigyan, Rahsya, Tanandanam. Gyan has 4 components. The first Gyan was given by Krishna to Brahmaji. Just like Krishna gave this knowledge, Bhagavad Gita, to Arjuna. It's not the first time it's happening, and Krishna is only giving to Arjuna. Whereas Krishna also gave this to Brahma. What he gave? Not only Gyan, but Vigyan, the science. And Rahsya, the secret. And the 4th point, how to achieve that Gyan, Vigyan and that secret. So therefore Bhagavatam says, 2nd canto, Jnanam param guhyam me yad Vigyan samanvitam sahrasyam tad anganam cha. These are components. Gyan, Vigyan, Rahsya. What is Gyan? Speaking about himself. When Krishna speaks about himself, that's Gyan. So Gyan also have 3 divisions. Tad Padarth, Tom Padarth, or Jeev Brahm Ekya Gyan. Knowledge about who am I, knowledge about who Krishna is, these are favorable to bhakti. But we are not looking towards, we should not and we are not supposed to look towards that Gyan which says or which explains how we have to get merged in Krishna. This is not favorable to bhakti. So when Krishna is giving jnana to Brahmaji about himself, aham evasam evagre nanya sat asat chaparam pashat. Oh my God, everyone knows this. Only I am the one who don't know this. Everyone knows this. Aham evasam evagre. I was there before creation, I am there in creation, and I will be after creation. Yo shishyati, so asmi aham. But is this jnana enough? No. Then it comes vijnana. Vijnana means science, means realization. And what is categorized under this vijnana? Maya tattva. What is the second verse? Rite artham yat pratetna. Everyone together. Loudly. Rite artham yat pratetna pratecha atmani. Tad vidya atmaya yatha bhaso yatha tamaha. This is Guru Parampara. Krishna is giving jnana to Brahmaji. And from Brahmaji is coming to Naraji. Krishna haite chaturmukha, hai Krishna sevan mukha. Brahma haite Narade ramati, Narada haite Vyasa, Madhva kahe Vyasa dasa, Purna pragya padmanabhagati. This is Guru Parampara. So first of all, Krishna gave this jnana to Brahma. So as I am saying since yesterday, Guru means the entire Guru Parampara. Starts from Krishna, who gave this jnana. Vande Krishna Jagat Guru. Krishna is Jagat Guru. Just like it is also addressed to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Ishwara puri ke dhanya karile na Sri Chaitanya Jagat Guru Gaura Mahaprabhu. Jagat Guru Gaura Mahaprabhu. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Jagat Guru. And Vande Krishna Jagat Guru. Krishna is also Jagat Guru. So Krishna is imparting this knowledge. The parampara is starting, the knowledge is starting from Krishna to Brahmaji. But not only jnana, but vijnana. And the realization of that jnana, that knowledge, in that realization, the science of that knowledge, the important component is also Maya Tattva. Jiva Maya, Guna Maya. Maya has two divisions, Jiva Maya and Guna Maya. Guna Maya means Trigunatmak Maya. Sattva, Raja, Tamaha. Goodness, passion and ignorance. With these three Maya, she creates this universe. But Maya is not actually creating universe. Understand? Little philosophical here. You want to hear philosophy? Yes or no? Very important. Because this gives us what? Firm determination. Siddhant bole chitte na karo alas. Iha jani Krishna lagi sudrid manas. We should know our Siddhanta, our philosophy. From where Guru Parampara started and how Shri Krishna, what he is speaking to Brahmaji. Is he only infusing his potency in him, or is also speaking something? Srila Gurudev is infusing a potency in us by giving us mantra and mahamantra. The potency is infused in the disciple, but it's only the potencies infused, or he's also speaking something? He's speaking every day. He's speaking every hour. He's very talkative. He's very talkative. In this material world, any person who's talkative is considered not very good one, right? Or he or she always blah 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 tap 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 tap. Talkative. But the same nature, because this world is a replica of the spiritual world. The same nature being talkative in spiritual world is considered praiseworthy, worshipable. Yes or no? And we sing this every morning. Shri Radhika Madhavera Para Madhurja Leela Guna Rupanamna Pratikshana Swadana Raudupasya Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam. One who is always and always and always talk about the name, form, qualities and pastimes of Shri Radha Madhav. He is very talkative person. That's the glories of Gurudev, talkative. Because this talkative means he has taken this vow of silence. Maun Vrata. You know Maun Vrata? Many people you will see in Vrindavan, in the month of Kartik they take this vow. 1 month I will not speak anything. I want to control my tongue. Because Tar Madhye Jivati Lobumay Sudurmati. This tongue is always very greedy. So take a vow of silence. Maun Vrata, I will not speak anything. So 1 month they don't speak anything. They do indication. Guruji, you need rice, chickpeas, sabji. But he will not speak. But he wants everything. That's Maun Vrata. Huh?
Sign language.
Size. This Maun Vrata. This is actually not Maun Vrata. What is Maun Vrata? Being talkative and only speak about Radha Madhav. So Srila Gurudev always talkative. Speak about Radha Krishna. So Krishna is also very talkative. Entire Guru Parampara is very talkative. Krishna is giving this knowledge, but also the science, Vijnanam. And that speaks about Maya Tattva. Trugnatmak Maya. Maya is not capable to create. Unless she gets impregnated with Purushaha. The best male. And who is that? Krishna. Mahavishnu glances over Maya and pregnate Maya. With that glance of Mahavishnu, then the creation happens. Maya itself cannot do this. And that's why in 10th canto, Ved Stuti, the word is, the Stuti starts with this. Jai Jai Jam Ajit Dosh Garbita Guna. The first verse of Ved Stuti 10th canto. The comparison is given just like the nipples on the neck of a goat. Understand? You will see goat, they have some nipples on the neck. But is there milk in those nipples? No. Just, and similarly it is addressed that Maya's creating is just like the nipple on the neck of a goat. Maya cannot create. But she is an important component in the creation. That's what he said, Maya is creating. So Jiva Maya and Guna Maya. So not going detail into that, but Maya Tattva is so important in the complete package of that word knowledge, Jnanam. Just like, what is Guru Parampara? After Brahmaji? Brahma haite narade ramati. Who's next after Brahmaji? Naraji. Yeah? And after Naraji? Narada haite Vyasa. Vyasadeva. Who wrote Srimad Bhagavatam? Who wrote Srimad Bhagavatam? Srila Vyasadeva. But who spoke to Vyasadeva? Naraji. Srimad Bhagavatam is the essence of all the scriptures. Nigam kalaptarum galitam phalam. Nigam means Vedas. And Srimad Bhagavatam is what? The ripened fruit of the Vedas. What fruit? There are many fruits. Yes? In the kitchen we have many fruits. We have bananas, strawberries, cherries. What else? Pineapple, blueberries. What else? Papaya, kiwi. Which fruit amongst all this? Which one is the king of all the fruits? Mango is also there. Mango is considered as the king of all the fruits. Yeah, king is also there and subject is also there. So Srimad Bhagavatam is considered as the mango, the ripened fruit of the Vedas, the king of all the fruits, mango. So what Vyasadevji is giving to what Naraji is giving to Vyasadeva? You see that same Guru Parampara, if you are trying to understand my connectivity. Mahadev, Shiva, he uttered one verse. Aham vetmi, Shuka vetti, Vyasa vetti na vettiva. You know this verse? How many of you know this verse? Anyone? No one? Vijay Prabhu? Shiv is telling, Aham vetmi, I know about Bhagavatam. Shuk vetti, Shukadev knows. Vyasa vetti na vettiva. Vyasadev, he knows or he don't know, I can't say anything, I'm not sure. Doubtful. But I'm very sure about myself. I know the meaning of Bhagavatam. Shukdev, he knows the meaning of Bhagavatam. But Shiva is telling, Vyasadev, he knows or don't know, no comments. That is doubtful. How is possible? Srila Vyasadeva, who is writing Srimad Bhagavatam, who wrote the Vedas, Atharva, Samved, Yajurved and Rigved, he wrote the 4 Vedas. 108 Upanishads, he wrote the Puranas, he wrote Brahma Sutra, he wrote Mahabharata. And the essence of all these scriptures is what? Srimad Bhagavatam, which is Praman Amalam, Yad Vaishnav Nam Priyam. He wrote Srimad Bhagavatam, which is the essence of all the Vedas. How is possible Srila Vyasadeva, he wrote Bhagavatam, he don't know the meaning of Bhagavatam? And not an ordinary person is saying this, Shiva is saying this. Aham veti, I know. Shukaveti, he knows. But Vyasadeva, he knows or don't know, I am not sure. That means I am doubtful. So what Shiva wants to say here? Vyasadeva, prior to receive the mercy of his Gurudev Shri Naraji, he didn't knew the meaning of Bhagavatam, even though he wrote that. But after receiving the mercy of Naraji, he understood the meaning of Bhagavatam. That's why Vetti na Vettiva. He knows or he don't know. Because Mahadev said both things. Understand? Understanding my... Vyasadeva said, Shiva is saying, he knows or he don't know. He said both things together. Vyasa veti na veti na. He knows or he don't know. I'm not sure. So he said both things. He knows and he don't know. He didn't knew prior to he met his Gurudev Naradji. But he knows after he met his Gurudev Naradji. Understand? Just like in this Kartik, we heard one beautiful, it's in Hindi, but I will try to explain in English. Once upon a time, there was one astrologer. Okay? And he has his following. So one couple came to him, the lady and her husband, and lady, she was pregnant. So she said, she used to consider that astrologer as Guru. She said, Gurudev, I'm pregnant. Will I get boy or girl? Now he has to maintain and follow up his congregation. He's thinking, if I say boy and what if girl comes? My words will become false and no one will regard me. He said, wait a minute. He took a pen and paper and he wrote something. And he folded that paper and said, take this home and read there, not in front of you. And this is the answer to your question. She was very excited. Oh, I don't know what Guruji wrote in here. When she reached home, she opened the envelope and she saw it. She opened the paper, it's written, boy, not girl. And she's thinking, there's some secret behind this. Boy, not girl. And now she wants to, realize this. What is the statement? This Guruji had one friend who said, hey, your disciple, what you wrote to her? He said, I was in trouble, what I'm supposed to write. Because I'm not Bhagwan, I don't know who is in the womb, is boy or girl. So I made a trick. I'm tricky. I made a trick, boy, not girl. He said, what does it mean? He said, after she delivered the baby, if it is boy, my words will come true because I said boy, not girl. And if she delivered a girl, then my words again come true, boy, not girl. And by chance, if there is accident, some miscarriage happens. It happens. If by chance this happens, and if she comes, she has no right to complain me because my words again is coming true. Boy, not girl. Not boy, not girl. See? This is called secret. This is called secret. So, what I was saying. Vyasa veti na veti va. He knows or he don't know. Mahadev said. So the literally meaning of this, people understand that Shiva is not sure of Vyasadeva understanding Bhagavad or not. But that's not true. What he wanted to say is, he didn't knew the meaning of Bhagavatam prior to he met Naradji. But he actually know the meaning of Bhagavatam after he met his Gurudev Naradji. And as you heard many times, and you can read first canto Bhagavatam, when Naradji came to Vyasadeva, what Naradji gave to Vyasadeva? 4 shlokas. Again, these 4 shlokas are same. Not same, but in contrast with what Krishna gave to Brahmaji. There are so many 4 shlokas in Bhagavatam. 4 shlokas in Bhagavatam. Brahmaji gave Chatushloki Bhagavatam. Krishna gave Chatushloki Bhagavatam to Brahmaji. Then Naraji also gave 4 shlokas to Vyasadeva. Then Vritarasura also spoke 4 shlokas. And similarly there are many. 4 shlokas. What Naraji gave to Vyasadeva? When Vyasadeva said, Gurudev, I don't know why I'm not happy. Even though I wrote so many Shastras and Scriptures and Vedas, Puranas, but I'm not happy. I don't know why. And then Naraji gave him, Naraji spoke about his life history. You heard this? Yes or no? Yes or no? Lost. We spoke this so many times. Naraji spoke about his previous life history. I was son of a maid servant. My mother was maid servant. And by hearing the words and Harikatha of Bhagavats, my life got changed and I got mantras from them. In this Chaturmasya, 4 months of rainy season, this Bhagavats, they came in my village and I heard Harikatha from them and my life got changed. When they were leaving, I requested them, since you are leaving, can you give me a mantra please? They gave me mantra. And when I start chanting that mantra, that bhakti which is so rare to attain, manifests in my heart. Very elaborate explanation. Just telling you in brief. That bhakti which is rare to attain manifests in my heart. And Naraji said, then I went into dense forest, crossing river, crossing mountains, and I reached in a dense forest and sat under a tree and chanted those mantras. When I start chanting that mantra, Krishna appeared in front of me. Bhagwan appeared in front of me. But immediately he disappeared. Naraji said, I start lamenting. Just like a person got so much wealth and then he loses that wealth. I became so restless, moving here and there in all directions. Prabhu, where are you? Prabhu, where are you? Prabhu, where are you? And then I got a aerial voice. Hanta asmi janmana mama dushtam harti. Avibhak kashayanam durdosham ko yoginam. O Narad, in this lifetime you will not get my darshan anymore. Next life, you will become my associate. So that's why our acharyas, Sri Rupa Goswami, Srila Vishnu Chakur Thakur, they churn the scriptures and they give so many details. Just like once upon a time, Srila Gurudev, there was one devotee who came to see Gurudev and he was asking some very detailed question. And Gurudev said, all Bhagavats are not same. And I was in Gurudev's room and I was wondering, is there also difference between amongst Mahabhagavats? Mahabhagavats is Mahabhagavat. There is no difference. But Gurudev said no. Mahabhagavats also categorized in 3. Kanishta, Madhyam and Uttam. Kanishta Mahabhagavat, Madhyam Mahabhagavat and Uttam Mahabhagavat. Heard this before? No. This is written by Vishnu Chakur Thakur. Nirdhut Kashay, Murchit Kashay and Bhagavad Parshad Dev Prapta. Naraji, which he was in previous lifetime, the son of a maid servant, is not the same Naraji as he later when he appeared again as associate of the Lord. So that Naraji was the son of a maid servant, Nirdut Kashai. Kanishta Mahabhagat, not Kanishta Adhikari. Be careful. You say, oh, Naraji is Kanishta Adhikari. No. Kanishta Mahabhagat. Then Madhya Mahabhagat, Shukdev Goswami. Madhya. Why Naraji? In previous lifetime, Kanishta Mahabhagat, there was some Kashai. You know Kashai means what? The smell, the tinge of just like if we have, say something, suppose we have very fragrant flower, and we throw that flower out very far, but still we are smelling some little fragrance of that flower. After going through anarth nivritti and everything, एक देशवर्तनी बहुदेशवर्तनी प्राय की प्राय अत्यंत की अनर्थ निवृत्ति means 50%, 75%, 90% and 100%. Even then there is a possibility of again getting indulged. A smell is left, a tinge is left. So Naraji, when he was performing austerities and chanting mantras under that tree, what was his mood? This tree is mine. Even in this forest. So Acharya explains, if any deer come near to Naraji, Naraji say, oh deer, go away. This is the tree under which I am sitting and doing my austerities. This is my tree. It's called Kashai. But this is not an ordinary stage. Don't think otherwise. Otherwise offense towards Naraji. This is Kanishta Mahabhagat. Not Kanishta Adhikari. We are not even Kanishta Adhikaris. What to speak of Kanishta Adhikari? We are not even Kanishta Adhikari. So Kanishta Mahabhagat. Then Madhya Mahabhagat, Shukdev Goswami. And then Uttam Mahabhagat, then Naraji, who became associate of the Lord, associate of Krishna. Uttam Mahabhagat. That's Uttam Mahabhagat, Naraji. Bhagavad Parshad De Prapta. He is associate, eternal associate of Bhagwan. Then Naraji, when he came to Srila Vyasadeva, he spoke 4 verses there, 4 shlokas. I am not going into detail, otherwise the whole Bhagavatam will start otherwise. But Naraji spoke 4 verses to Vyasadeva. Which one? I'm sorry. Naraji not, but Naraji enlightened Srila Vyasadeva. I mean to say that Bhagavatam there 4 verses explain what Vyasadeva saw in that meditation, in that samadhi. My words got a little changed. It's not that Naraji spoke 4 verses, but Bhagavatam speak 4 verses. What Vyasadeva saw after getting enlightened from his Gurudev Naraji. What he saw? Bhakti Yogena Manasi Samyak Pratape Amale Apashat Purusham Purnam Mayastat Parashrayam. What he saw? Bhakti Yogena Manasi. Vyasadeva, in that Samadhi Dasha, in that Samadhi, what he saw? What kind of Samadhi? Bhakti Yogena Manasi. Samadhi of Bhakti Yoga. Which Bhakti Yoga? There are three kinds of Bhakti Yoga. Sadhan Bhakti, Bhav Bhakti and Prema Bhakti. Yeah? You getting my point or not? Sadhan Bhakti, Bhav Bhakti and Prema Bhakti. Which Bhakti Yoga Vyasadeva was following? Sadhan Bhakti? Bhav Bhakti? No. Prem Bhakti Yoga. Because only in Prem Bhakti one can see Krishna. So Bhakti Yogena Manasi Samyak Pratapya Male Apashyat Purusham Purnam Mayasat Padashya. We will hear this in the evening session. Everyone is falling asleep. They're tired. Okay? Because this lecture needs attention from the audience. But when I see everyone is getting too philosophical. If Krishna is stealing butter, and if any gopi comes and catch Krishna's hand and bind Krishna, then that's good. But when it comes to philosophy, what is that? Don't worry even if you're not able to understand. Don't worry. Just write down and note in your head. If we hearing this again and again, this is how we learn from Srila Gurudev. This is giving us a very staunch faith and understanding what is the gravity of Guru Parampara, from where this knowledge is descending and how this knowledge is falling from in Guru Parampara. And what is this knowledge means? Is this knowledge only means everything about Krishna is only knowledge? Or is there any further aspect of that knowledge? So Jnanam Param Guhyam me. Jnana, science, means realization, and then secret of this. I think I will continue in the evening. So, Gaur Premanande Hari Srila Gurudev ki one bhajan. Mridanga. You see this? In this mama.
बोलो श्री विनायक संकीर्तन की जय। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम